Hey Carmen, can you hear me and see me?
Okay, there we go.
How you doing today, Carmen?
Good,
How
good,
you been feeling?
good. I slept too much yesterday.
Really? Because you finally got some sleep back?
Yes, yes, I'm not kidding.
How's the
Feels
sleep been going
good.
for you?
Good. A little bit too much because I'm not used to sleeping 9 hours.
Yeah, but how are you feeling when you're waking up
Oh,
though?
oh, good. Energized.
There you go.
Yeah,
Actually
and
rested
and
after?
be yes, I was going to say that rested.
Yeah, there you go. What were you doing before? Was it just more so like kind of like waking up throughout the night, or was it kind of like
I would wake up
not
throughout the
sleeping?
night, go to the bathroom several times because I had that problem where I tend to go to the bathroom a lot. But the video that you sent me with the result on the side effects, it says that with one of them is going to the bathroom a lot, and that's me. I go to the bathroom a lot. Used to because I started not to anymore, so I sleep throughout the night now.
Yeah. Yeah, normally what I see is that I mean, once we support your liver more so, a lot of your drainage pathways, a lot of your poor liver detoxification, your liver is inflamed and stressed, so that actually impacts your gallbladder and how that impacts you waking up throughout the night. So obviously regulating that is the real reason to why
And
you
I
wake up
honestly
with.
thought that I had like a bladder problem.
No, 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 no. I mean, obviously not though, because very fortunate now we're not able to deal with obviously poor sleep. We're finally getting rest throughout the
Oh
night,
yeah,
having
yes.
energy. And then, I mean, have you still been consistent just with using the restroom and all the things. Because I know before, I mean, also, sorry, jumping topics,
No, no,
but
it's
did
okay.
you get the supplements as well?
That's what I was going to talk to you about. There was when I went into their
Oh,
website, there was a,
have we talked yet since we got the
no,
results?
no,
Oh, we haven't.
no,
Sorry.
no, we haven't. So I was
Yeah,
gonna
we can
wait
go
until
over
we
them real
talk
quick.
today about that. So I want to order them today after, well, today, because there's when I was trying looking for them, there's more than one. So I wanted to see which one was the actual one that you wanted me to order. So I'll send
Yeah,
you pictures
that's
later, and then so that way you can tell me because there was when I would enter in the website, it would give me like one of them had like two different options. So I just didn't want to order the wrong one.
yeah, no issue. Yeah, I mean, there were several things that we found with your GI map t test, which I love that we were obviously able to get it because you came in and you had, some severe gut issues, really mainly was your concern too. So
Yes.
to begin things off, you had an elevated H. pylori, which is usually due to low stomach acid issues. Now, I don't remember if you mentioned, but did you take PPIs like proton pump inhibitors? Those are like omeprazole, Prozac,
Yes,
I think.
but that it's been years though. At the
Yeah,
beginning, I took them for a long time, but just recently, no.
yeah. So even if you've taken them, prior years, it still can strip your body's
Okay,
ability to naturally produce stomach acid. So that can lead an environment to where this bacteria can overgrow and cause still the indigestion problems at times.
okay,
The main concern obviously was this. So you had several strains of opportunistic overgrowth. So really meaning you had some form of what we like to call is like small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, which means that you just obviously have an overgrowth in the small intestine. Now, this isn't to diagnose that or really even actually say that, but like it's pretty prevalent in the results that you've seen right here. Pretty much what you should know is that your bad bugs, the bad bacteria, is in overgrown amounts where we should not want them to be.
okay.
Another big thing was that it's not that you dealt with a parasite, it's more so you dealt with pretty much a lot of issues in your gut terrain, which can trigger, I guess more so, I guess you could say just a parasite, but not specifically. It's a protozoa, so it's a little bit different. Another big thing was that your steacrate and elastase was suboptimal. So the steacrate digestion marker is pretty much bile released from your gallbladder to emulsify your fats. So this means that you had a hard time digesting your fats, vitamin A, D, E, and K. Now, your elastase tells me how well you're digesting from your pancreatic enzymes. So these are enzymes released from your pancreas to digest lipase, proteinase, and amylase. These are enzymes your body uses to break down different macronutrients like protein, carbs, and fats.
Right.
So when we look at your digestion marker overhaul, it was suboptimal. So you weren't really digesting a lot of the things you were ingesting. So that was a big issue. Everything else is fine, but your secretory IgA. I mean, we'll get to your calprotectin actually as well, but your secretory IgA was low. This means there's inflammation from the immune system inside the gut. This is also known as leaky gut.
Oh yeah.
Increased
Okay.
permeability. Increased permeability. So, I mean, really good we read that. I mean, this helps healing this issue helps you not deal with a lot of those autoimmune issues down the road. Um, So the calprotectin is inflammation in the gut. Just obviously overall, there's a lot of inflammation in the gut, obviously. And then a big thing too is that you are dealing with this antibiotic resistant genes, which I don't think I mentioned that in the document, but this pretty much means if you're taking these antibiotics, it's not going to do anything. Um, so this would be something you could we so like I said, I think I said in the video, we don't use antibiotics, but if you ever did, you would want to use this antibiotic specifically. This is the name of the antibiotic.
Okay.
I can't really pronounce that off the top of my head, but that's kind of the name of it. And then these are the gene snippets.
Erythromycin. Okay.
So that's pretty cool
Because
to
because if
understand.
I do take it, then it's not gonna work,
So
or it's
if
not
you
gonna.
take antibiotics, yes, the thing is the antibiotics are life-saving, as you know. But if you take an antibiotics for an issue like this, yes, it's going to get rid of this bacteria. But what's going to happen is that it's also going to throw off more of this beneficial microbes,
Okay.
beneficial bacteria. And a big issue is that it's not going to actually solve it. Then you're going to have actually a relapse.
Okay. Okay. And that's all I don't want.
Obviously, yes. So yeah, that was pretty much a breakdown of here. So to begin things off, obviously the first thing we want to do together is we wanted to reduce and remove. We already are reducing right now by eliminating common food sensitivities like gluten, wheat, soy, corn, and dairy. And then you also want to reduce alcohol, caffeine usage, vegetable oils, and added sugars. We are doing that
Okay.
right now. Now we
Yes.
want to remove the bacteria strains that are overgrown. So those are like what's located here right now. So we do that by using FC extinguish, pylori care to get rid of your H. pylori. So we use these two.
The Boulardi, I because I would go on Reddit before and I did, and I've heard some people saying that it could either make it better or make it worse.
Yeah, and those are people that blatantly are taking it without actually testing their gut.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Do you
Yeah.
understand kind of what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
explained to you why we're taking it. We're taking the H.
Yeah.
pylori because it's going to stimulate your mucosa immunity, which is your low secretory IgA.
A- And then how long am I taking those supplements for? The ones that I
We'll
haven't
do
ordered.
we'll do a round of them.
Okay. Okay.
And then another thing is that it supports GI defense. So let's give you some stuff right here. So what happens is that inside your gut you have receptor sites that your bacteria competes to be inside your gut. And what happens is now your negative gram bacteria, which is this bacteria, is trying to compete with your beneficial bacteria. So by using the specific strain like Saccharomyces boulardii, it competes for the good bacteria inside your gut and get rid of this overgrowth.
Okay.
And then I'm sorry, I know I said pancreatic enzymes, but we're actually going to use something different.
Okay.
Um,
So
we're going to
don't
use
order
something.
the last one then.
Yeah, I'll show you what we're going to do
Okay.
here.
And then Diego, am I gonna keep using the supplements that I've been using since day one or no, or stop them already?
So you just use until they're used up.
Okay. Laura, okay. So okay. Yeah, I think that's better if you send me a so that way I can order the right one and not order. I'm not supposed to.
What is it? Sorry, it was the
Laura, the
utilize.
last oh.
No, so we want to use the utilize instead of the
That's what I had
pan
a quite.
X
Yeah, that's it.
because we want the taurine as well because that's going to support your bile. But you know what I'm actually thinking we're going to actually do? Instead of doing that, we still are actually going to use the pancreatic enzymes.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to use the pancreatic enzymes, and then you want to use ox
Mm.
bile. And I think I've talked about this maybe when you were in the group chat to help with the emulsification of your fats.
Okay.
Now, both of these supplements you're going to be taking with meals, so you actually can digest the food in your meals.
Okay.
And then the last thing was the gut tissue repair to support that low segregatory IgA and repair back that gut lining.
And I'll order them today.
Yep, and then that would be it.
And then I can also take the lion's mane with all those supplements, right?
Oh, yep, yep. And
Okay.
fixing your gut is actually going to help with your brain function.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Because I've been
so,
having a lot of brain fog. I'm not kidding.
yeah, I mean that's coming from this. This is
Yeah.
inflammation in in your gut that then causes brain inflammation. Lion's mane is pretty cool though too, because you actually it does support gut health as well.
Okay. Perfect. And
So
then will you be sending me my new meal plan so that way I can go shopping this weekend?
yes, yes, actually that was a note I need to make because I have like several. So it was, yeah, let's see.
You know what I've noticed, Diego, with the 5 meals that I've been eating a day, when I get to my last meal, I can't finish it. Like I seriously, I feel so full and bloated.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all good. I mean, it's more so feeding you up in the beginning because I mean,
Yeah,
how's been your energy levels?
good, good. I've been walking in the morning, except today I didn't get up to walk. I walk in the morning when I get off from work. I've been doing my 12,000 steps a day, 11 to 12,000 steps a day.
Okay, perfect. And how's that been going for you?
Good, good.
Good deal. Okay, yeah. So really, we'll get those supplements. We'll get you a new meal plan issued. For the meal plan, do you like a shake in the morning or more so a meal?
No, shake in the morning, please.
Shake in the morning. Okay.
With the new one, am I gonna be 5 meals or is it gonna?
It's gonna be four.
Oh, okay, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Can
And
it be two shakes?
two shakes. I mean, I could make the
If we can,
third.
if we can, if not, then yeah. But I'd rather have two. I hate cooking. I'm not kidding. I hate cooking.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, and if you're gonna do two shakes, we're actually gonna put you on this. Um, do you have protein powder?
Yes, I still have some from the one that I ordered before.
Was it this?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, good deal, perfect. Yeah, never mind then. Yeah, we want to use that right now, especially with your
Okay,
gut issues.
okay. Yeah, that's perfect then.
Um,
Okay, so I'll just order another one then.
yeah, and then have you been able to get in any lifting or anything like that?
No, no, I'm waiting until you tell me.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, yeah, I'd
And
say
then
still wait.
And then I think when are you sending me the remember that you had mentioned that you wanted me to get some blood work for my
Hmm.
hormones?
Yep. Yeah. So, let's see here. Like which ones to run and ask your doctor?
Yeah, the ones that you told me to ask my doctor, so that way my insurance can cover it.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know
Let me
if you want me to do an hour or what. I mean, I just
Yeah, I
remember that
mean
you had mentioned it.
that's always useful if you want to do it now. Let me get you what your should be running. Um, there you go.
Okay,
I just
perfect.
pulled, I just sent it to you. So yeah, that's what I recommend for you to get pulled.
And then Diego, in 2 weeks, I'll be going work conference to Chicago. I'll be gone for a whole week. So
Yep.
my eating, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do it over there with the meal plan. And
Well,
that's
you just got to let me know so I can reiterate it for you.
okay. I'll be leaving June 8th and returning back on the 13th, 15th, Sunday through
Hmm.
Sunday.
Yeah, that's not an issue. We'll get it handled.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, like, I mean, and I talked to someone yesterday I'm coaching, and she's always traveling. She went out of the country. She doing all this, and yeah, and she's done the same type of gut protocol like you. She had a GI map test and all the things, and so yeah, it'll be no issue. Be no issue to
Okay.
get it in.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
All right, then, Carmen.
Sounds
Anything
good.
else?
Nope. I think we covered it all, Diego. Thank you so much.
All right, perfect. All right, we'll be
Okay.
talking soon, all right? I'll get you this meal
Okay.
plan.
You have a good day, Diego.
All right, thank you. You
Okay,
too.
thank you. Bye-bye.